Good afternoon, guys. What's going on? What's cracking? So out in the garage here right now, I am going to start working on the exhaust on this car again, of course, up on jack stands. The next, we got to remove the spark plugs on this. I'm still getting a stutter/sputter on this car between 2,500 up to around 4,000 RPMs. If you guys saw one of my videos, I actually had a bit of a dip in the dyno chart when I had this on the dyno, and it would represent the issue of it having for quite some time. So I'm not sure if it's having something to do with spark, timing, whatever. Usually something with spark in that matter would usually be up top, but hey, you know what, let's go with the cheapest and easiest first and foremost, and then attack it from there. So we're gonna start with this here since I've already got it up in the air. One thing that always bugged me, and I've tried fixing this once already, is this exhaust. So the HKS Titanium has this band here, as you can see. I'm gonna try pulling it forward. I've always pulled it back. I'm gonna pull it as far forward as I can, and I'm hoping that pulls it up some. I'm gonna loosen up all the bolts back there too, and I'm hoping, again, the key word is hoping, that makes it better. I'm actually gonna go ahead and measure the distance right now to see what if it does. I mean, visually, I want it to be, realistically, I can't even get it up higher right now just because it's all bolted down, but I'd like it to cinch up, almost be touching the bumper. Look at the gap. I mean, that's just, it looks cheap, chintzy, and it looks, just looks bad, period. It just looks like shit, and it just makes me unhappy. So I'm gonna try fixing that here and see how this goes. All right, guys, so I'm still down under here, but I think this is a lost cause. As you can see, the piping's still really loose right now, but no matter how I move this, rotate it, do whatever I need to try and get this to all line up, sadly, it won't. Every time I cinch everything up, no matter how much I move this band, move the bolts down here, adjust everything, move this band, you can see where it was before, move it up, move it back. No matter what, it just ends up hanging down. I think because I do have a custom downpipe, midpipe, when they did that, it's however they created that, which is then putting tension on it in a certain manner. It's just not lining up. This is probably my 10th time trying to adjust it. Every time I think, well, maybe if I try this, or maybe I'll try that. And I've tried every which way, and I've probably done everything twice now, maybe even 3 times. So I just think it's just gonna have to hang low. It'll probably fit on anyone else's Supra just fine, but because of my custom downpipe and midpipe that wasn't properly aligned, I think, is causing the issue. So just have to deal with it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start bolting everything back up. So wife's out here in the garage now working with me. She's gonna paint more of her stuff. She's all excited. She's almost done that, but got the Supra back down the ground now. I'm actually kind of happy with it. It looks okay. It could probably come up another ½ inch or so. I don't want it too close to the bumper, obviously, but it's a little bit better. It could go up another ½ inch or so, maybe an inch total. But one thing it did fix, I was able to, let's get under here, really move the exhaust there, which still doesn't look like much clearance, but it's pretty much just about touching the subframe there. You can see how close it is to the diff. If you get a little bit over there, up, so if you're seeing it here, if it goes up maybe another ½ inch, it'd almost be touching the rear subframe. So that's about as close as it get. That's the one downside of the Supra and running and exhausting these things. This is almost, I think this is like 3.85 inches, so almost a 4-inch exhaust. They're just so big, it doesn't allow for much. And the way it's notched out, it is what it is. It could be a little bit better, but I think it'll suffice. So now next up is the MR2. I'm not sure if it's spark plugs or what it could be, but I've got this weird misfire. Actually, hold on one second. Let me go show you the dyno sheet. All right, guys, so here's the dyno sheet. As you can see here, down low, around the 32 or 3800 to 4000 there, it really starts to like blip almost. I don't know why it does this, but you can actually physically feel it in the car too, and it drives me absolutely crazy. Not sure what's causing it, so I want to try and look at something here. I'm going to try and do some research first before I rip everything apart and not be the issue. Alright, so I'm going to try using this here. This is one specifically for the Supra. I'm assuming this socket will work perfectly for the MR2 also. It has a rubber bushing inside of it. I shouldn't say bushing, but a rubber like socket to grab the actual spark plug when you pull it up. So I'm going to try pulling the first one here, checking the gap on it. But I need to set the towel down here first because I don't want to scratch my nice paint. First thing we gotta do is pull this little guy off, and we're gonna start checking for cracks. And it doesn't seem to have any. It's dirty, it's greased up, but now let's stick this down in there. Let's see if this fits over it properly. so be careful. Looks like we're good. So went ahead and got the spark plug out here. They're using BKR7Es. See if I can get that. See, it's NGK BKR7E, same thing I was using in the Supra. I'm gonna go ahead and check the gap here, see what's at, but there's no cracks in the porcelain anywhere, so that's a good sign. I am really starting to think it's something to do with timing or something on the motor. I don't know, it's just driving me crazy because the hesitation isn't something that can't drive it, but it's enough that it's bugging the shit out of me. So I was hoping it was something simple like a spark plug, but it's turning out to be something else. Maybe it is the rotor and cap, I'm not sure here, but let's go ahead and check the gap in the spark plug first. All right, so it looks like it's actually gapped. I got an 8 there and a 24 underneath of it. So it looks like it's gapped to 32 right now. I'd like to think I'm not getting spark plug, especially on stock boost, which is like 10 PSI. And it's been doing it before I had any mods done to it. So yeah, I guess he just dropped these directly in. I don't even think he gapped them. I think they come gapped that high at 32. So it's 32 thousandths, guys, if you didn't know. So I guess this is good. And next is to check rotor and cap, which I don't have anything to fix that right now, but I got to look at it anyways. Well, now that we've checked all that, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just take it for a test drive. I need to go to the local grocery store because my happy ass is heading on vacation. So it means there might be a slight delay in the next videos, guys, because I'm gonna take an actual vacation. I'm not gonna worry about YouTube like last time I went on vacation. I was actually posting videos at the beach. I wanna actually enjoy this one. I'm only gonna be gone for 4 days, but I'm gonna try and actually enjoy this one, not worry about YouTube, not worry about any type of business, any type of work. It's been a long time since I've taken an actual real vacation. I'm gonna try it with this one here, but forget all that. Let's get back to the car here. Let's go take it for a quick test drive. It's actually been a skinny minute since I've actually drove this one. Oh my God. Oh, you can tell I was cleaning it because the seat's the whole way up. Okay. Starts up fine, sounds all right. As I said, it's been a skinny minute. I'm gonna put the steering wheel down. Since I drove this, I don't know. I'm not sure what's causing this misfire or this, not misfire, but hesitation down low. Guys, I've been having this for a while now. I don't know sure what's causing it anymore. It's really driving me crazy. So let's go drive it, see if it's gone away, if there's anything different. Shouldn't be, because I didn't change anything, but who knows. All right, it's really bright out right now, so going back and forth between the gauges is gonna be hard here. But like, it's hard to even represent it, guys, through the camera here. Like, it's definitely doing it. It's definitely like, it's like, I can't like describe it, but it's like, Sounds like you can hear turbo start too. It's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like it's fighting it. I just don't know what could be causing it. There's got to be a logical explanation for this. I don't know what it is, but something's got to be causing it. And I'm gonna drive me crazy till I figure it out. This is why I do also hate rotor and cap cars. There's much more to it to go wrong. This is why I prefer a coil and plug. It's simpler, you get better ignition, and just a multitude of better things about it. Well, just one for my drive there. And I just got the Martins right now, and everything seems okay. It doesn't seem to be, I don't know. It seems okay, but it's not perfect. God, this thing drives such a fucking love-hate relationship. Now I need to go get groceries. I'll be back. Turn the music down here. So when you adult, and I ended up getting a bunch of chips, some gum, and sauce. Because I am horrible at grocery shopping. My wife is going to most definitely 110% kill me when I get home here. But at least I got all the good shit. That's all that matters. Because, you know, chips and salsa and beer. That's all you need. What else do you need? Let me know down below what you guys think else I should buy. So, got back now. Still hesitating, guys. Driving me crazy. But I do have some good news. Pure Synthetic Oil has sent me some free oil for both of the cars here. So, much appreciative of that. So, yeah, I need to change the oil on both. Yep, so gonna go ahead and crack this open here. I guess I'm gonna change the oil in the Supra here when I get back from vacation, but let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Holy shit. So many stickers, holy cow, so many stickers. Oh my God, they sent me a banner too, check this out. All right, that's pretty dope. Check that out, guys. I'm gonna sit over here. They sent me like a real authentic banner too. I'm gonna hang that up. That's pretty freaking dope. Thank you, Pure. Much, much appreciated, guys. And they sent me enough oil for a while. Holy cow. And just so you know, guys, I always run 10W40 in both cars, always do. I just prefer it that way. So yeah, let me go into detail why I use 10W40. So guys, some of the benefit of this stuff is the fact that it's actually designed to be beat on. So what I mean by that is it's actually designed to be ran in your car and ran hard over and over and over again. This is a 100% synthetic oil on top of it. Also, it does have zinc in it, just like my Brad pen I used to use have in it, which helps coat everything and helps it last longer. The only thing I've ever found with zinc, this is just me being honest, is it does give a little bit of a smell from it, especially with an open catch can, but that's just me when you're running stuff like this. But yeah, so this should last me quite some time, and it kind of came in handy for the fact that I need to change the oil in that and in this. I just need to go out and get a filter yet. But again, big shout out to Pure Oil. I'm pretty stoked to go ahead and try this out. I wonder if it's gonna maybe it'll fix my smell issue. Ever since I've been using Brad pen, I went from Mobile 1 to Brad pen, the car reeks. And when I mean reeks to high heaven when I'm driving it around. At first I thought it was the 93 pump gas, but it was never an issue before when I ran Mobile 1. Once I switched to Brad pen is really when I started to get the smells. So I'm assuming it's the zinc in the oil, but maybe this will fix it. I'm not really sure, but I guess we'll have to wait and find out. With that all being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. That's going to be it for this one. If you do me a big favor, go down below, check out the Facebook and Instagram. Always posting stuff way ahead of time. Also, go check out the Pure Function website, the new hats, shirts, stickers, you name it, I got it there. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Goes aside from my soul.